Okay, this is Brent from TradeGuild.blogspot.com, and this is our fourth and final video for ideas. And these are short ideas, and I have WYNN, Wynn Resorts and Casinos Limited, on the screen. This is a short that was featured on the blog. I'm not sure the exact dates, but knowing the setups I like, it was probably in here and in here. And I know a few of you went ahead and shorted this guy. Now, it's had a pretty decent little rally, and the volume really has been pretty good. You know, it's not stellar. It's not going to scare me out of the short position, but it's been up there, so we want to keep an eye on that. But here's what's in effect here. Let me draw a trend line here. This is going to be kind of rough, but there we go. And you can see what's going on is the downtrend is still in effect. We have not yet made a higher high, and that's what we look for to identify trends. A downtrend will make lower lows and lower highs. So you can see the highs are this way, the lows are this way. That's your downtrend, and in reverse, of course, for an uptrend, higher lows and higher highs. And then you can see over here, we failed to make higher highs. So WYNN is in a very nice position to short it. If you can get in around $72, then you have really minimized your risk. You can have a stop somewhere, I don't know, let's say around $73, above that trend line, above the intraday highs here, and you're in good shape. And you know, there's a potential for a pretty nice move here. And what do I mean by that? You know, if we just look at the the channel, we're going to have a move down from this area, maybe into the 57.50 area. So, you know, you're looking at 15 points or so, possibly. So I think that's a worthwhile trade. You can see this is something I want to show you. This is not bolstering my case for a short. This is actually a bit of a leading divergence there, you can see. You know, I'm showing it to you because, like I said before, there's some shorts that are shortable, but they're not as good as I'd like to see them, and this is one of the reasons why. So, you know, I wouldn't want you to go and short it and not know about that. It's there. You know, divergences can go on for quite a while before price catches up to them, and you know, maybe this is something, maybe it's not. We'll see. But in any case, if you can get in real close, you know, the 72 area and have a stop at 73, you have $1 risk. You know, no big deal. Let's take a look at another one. This is pets, and this is another one that I'm kind of iffy about. But here's the setup, and it's a decent setup. We have former support right there, which we broke down, and you can see on big volume, common theme, and we've rallied back up into support on light volume. I'm sorry, back into resistance. And, you know, here we are again, tangling with this 50-day moving average, failure there, and presumably we're looking at another failure. So, if we can get in short around 11.50 here, and have a stop at, say, 12, that's 50 cents risk and the potential for a pretty decent move. But, you know, just like with WYNN, I wanted to disclose, you know, the weakness of the trade, and here it is. Time segmented volume is moving up. It's above that 0 line, so there it is. You know, maybe it's a short, maybe it's not, but you have all the information. Full disclosure here at Trade Guild. Next up is OVTI, and this is Omnivision Technologies Integrated Circuits. Let me get some water before my tongue just falls out of my mouth. Okay, so with OVTI, here's the setup. We had a little bit of a support here in this line, and then we broke that support on, again, rising volume. And what we're looking to do here, as I zoom in real tight, is short it somewhere, you know, right up in here. 1810, 1815, 1825, and then you would have your stop at like 1850. So we're trying to minimize our risk, you know, my way of doing things is I look for a trend, and what I have to do to find a trend is take a lot of swings at a lot of pitches until I can connect with one. The only way to survive doing that is to keep your risk small, to manage your risk. So a good entry is part of that. Getting an entry close to your stop allows you to take a bigger position or to mitigate risk. So, there's OVTI. I don't know if there's anything else I want to show you here. Let's take a look. All right, there's your trend channel. Still very much intact into that downtrend. The Bollinger Bands, as you can see, are squeezing together here. So it looks like something's brewing. Something's going to happen here. And what else have I got here? Let's take a look at my stop channel. And there we go. It's on the 2-day. I just adjust it to different volatilities. Now, according to this, let's see how it works on the 1-day. Okay, according to this, we'll use this 1-day. Stop at 1894. That's what the trend channel is saying. So I trust my trend channel. It's a lot more risk, but you ultimately will have to make that decision. Next up is EMCI, and this is EMC Insurance Group. I've had a couple insurance shorts lately, and you can see what happened here. We got this breakdown below the 50-day moving average, a pretty nice pop above it, and then just trashed it. It looks like it was almost, I hate to say it, but it almost looks manipulated, like they drove it up and just trashed it on the way back down. But anyway, it is sitting here trading under that 50-day moving average, which has worked in the past. It's not just an arbitrary, we had support on it in the past. So here it is again now, acting as resistance. And basically, here's the setup. We want to short it right in this level, right where we are, and have a stop at, say, $30, I'm going to guess. So there's EMCI. And next up is MFC, and I have a good friend who's been in MFC for a very long time, and I keep telling him, get out of it, sell it, and maybe he'll listen to this video. But anyway, the 50, it was trending, it was a monster, it did a great job, supported off that 50-day moving average, as you can see up in here, and it's broke below, rallied back up, broke below, and it has rallied back up again. So we're getting another shot at it here. You want to short it somewhere around 3165, 3175. There's our trend channel. You can see that downtrend is starting to form. It is in effect. And let's take a look at the stop system, or I'm sorry, the accumulation distribution. You can see, there's nothing, there's a little divergence there. Nothing huge, but it's not positive by any stretch of the imagination whatsoever. So MFC, I want to short around 3175. I want to stop out around 32, 32.25, something like that. Let's take a look at our final selection tonight, which is VOL, and I think this, yeah, it is. It's a Don Warden pick from Telechart from the 9th, actually yesterday, and somebody asked me about it on the tag the other day. Now, I think I featured this as a long back in June or May or something like that. But there's that 50-day moving average, and there is the break of the 50-day moving average right there. So let's zoom in a little bit here, take a closer look. If I can short it up here at 42, 42.50, 42.75 even, then my risk, ultimately, ideally I'd like to have a stop up here. I don't know if you can manage that kind of risk. If you take a smaller position, maybe that's possible for you. But that's ultimately where I'd really like to see that kind of a stop. There's that trend channel. It's fallen out of it. It may rally to kiss it back up, may not. And here's my screen, my confirmation screen. I have confirmation here. I have confirmation here, and we're below 0. And finally, let's just take a look at the distribution, and there it is. Big leading divergence, very ugly. So take a look at VOL. Also look at that BOP too, and TSV. It's nasty. Anyway, take a look at those, and let me know. Let's have some feedback about the videos and see what we can do better. Thanks for watching.